Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. Today we have the 2009 WWE DVD collection. We had 21 releases in this year. Oh my goodness. In fact, this was the biggest year for DVDs since 2002. And they had 27 releases, with the Attitude Collection being 12 of them. So we got some pretty good stuff to go through today. Let's get right into this with the best of Starrcade, the Essential Collection. So they started off pretty cool here with a top 25 match compilation for the best of Starrcade. I've gone back and forth with this DVD set, but overall I pretty much enjoyed it for the most part. Really cool artwork with Flair, Sting, Lex Luger. Look at that cool knee pad. Really cool artwork. You got Hogan and Piper there. I believe Malenko and Guerrero. And an older shot of Flair and Sting. This was a really cool match compilation mainly. And then it does include a mini documentary. So yeah, we got some really cool matches on there. There's a shot from 98. So yeah, 21 DVDs we got to go through today. The 2009 and the next few years, they're going to release at least 19 per year. Here we have the Legends of Wrestling collection. 6 DVDs here. But I believe the 3-pack, you could either buy them individually or like this. And then these guys were exclusive to Best Buy or somewhere. So these are the ones that are harder to find. We got Andre the Giant and the Sheik. And they all got like pretty decent match listings. We got Andre versus Savage in September of '88. Andre and Bundy. Hogan and Backlund. Again, really cool match listings. Yeah, stuff from AWA, WWE in like 1982, 78. Piper and Funk. Really fun DVD set. The discs are all pretty much similar to the cover. Yeah, this stuff goes way back. Piper versus Flair in Mid-Atlantic. And I love how like all the hosts and whatnot, you got J.R. Patterson, P.S. Hayes, Dusty Rhodes, Mike Graham. On the Legends version, you got like Jerry Lawler and some other guys. This one was the big set here with Lawler, JYD, Flair, and Slaughter, and then a special edition of Heat Seekers. They released about 40 episodes or so of these, so only like 6 of them made it to DVD. So that'd be cool if you have the network. Check these out, guys. They're really fun to go back and watch. And yeah, these are all pretty much the same as the artwork you see here. I wish we got more sets like this, like when they did the iconic matches. These smaller 3-disc sets. The best of Raw Beginning comes to mind. I always like the cardboard kind of little boxes. And that Attitude Collection box, the 2003 box is, so rare and hard to find. Next up here, one of my favorites, the best of Saturday Night's Main Event. Really cool cover. I love this old school bordered cover. You don't see that too much. Just fantastic stuff here. The Warrior versus Honky Tonk, Piper versus Orndorff, Jake the Snake versus the Macho Man, Hogan and the Boss Man, Bulldog and Shawn Michaels, and then they do go cover some of the recent stuff, Cena and Edge. The Greatest Stars of the 90s. Decent set. I don't think it's my favorite of the 3 here, but Really cool DVD set, and mine needs to be replaced because this. I got a few DVDs like this where that one inside panel is missing, but it came with the insert anyway. You got Wolfpack Sting with a goatee, Shawn Michaels and Vader. So they cover quite a bit of decent guys on here. Owen Hart, Kevin Nash, The Rock, Brett, even McMahon, Heyman, and Bischoff. Luger, Sting, Razor, Taker, Austin, Triple H, Hogan, and Foley. This is a pretty good match compilation, you know, decent matches on there, decent documentary. We would get the first Macho Man DVD, the Randy Savage Ultimate Collection, and yeah, we seen a few of these prior to this with Hogan's Ultimate Anthology. We would get the Ultimate Warriors Ultimate Collection. They did a lot of these really cool kind of collection DVDs over the years. And the Sting. But just a beautiful DVD set. I was able to get this when I got the collector's, the big box in like 2014. So yeah, this has all his best matches from WrestleMania 3, 4, 5, you know, all the classics. We would get 12 rounds released this year. You know, Cena was moving on from the Marine. They were starting another brand here. This is a rental exclusive. This is weird. And it's 2 alternate endings and more. Decent movie, actually. Allied Powers, the greatest tag teams. I wasn't a fan of this DVD. Just way too much on here. It's like they just bounce from tag team to tag team, and there's like 30 tag teams they cover on here. Yeah, probably a pass. You know, good match selection and whatnot, but they covered a lot of ground on here. I thought this DVD should have been a bit more kind of exclusive, but a very weird set. You know, it's like the most powerful families DVD where they just kind of throw everything on there. It's not a bad thing. It's just when you make a DVD like this, it should be kind of more inclusive, you know, to select few. The Rise and Fall of WCW. I honestly love this set so much. You know, really cool. Yeah, it was a sad time to see WCW, you know, fold. And awesome match compilation with Rick Rude and Sting, Flair and Hogan. We got some War Games, Goldberg and DDP. Awesome set. You know, let me know if you like the Rise and Fall of WCW or ECW better. That would be a good debate. Both really good sets. We got the Best of Smackdown 10th anniversary set. This is the lenticular cover with that cool 3D thing. I like this one as well. They did the standard DVD cases with the Legends of Wrestling, but then with this set, you get the slim cases. So 2 variants of that. You know, they also did Raw 15th. You know, pretty much exact same packaging as this. Love the packaging again. Wish they would have did more of it. And that's one of my favorite sets as well, that Smackdown. Batista, I Walk Alone. You know, a fantastic set for Batista. This is released pretty much in like towards the end of his run, or more in the middle. Yeah, this is 2009, so this is towards the end of his big run. You know, and Batista, he he main evented WrestleManias and won the Royal Rumble. He was a big player for the WWE. You know, his other DVD would be, you know, not that good. You know, so this is a must-have for a lot of fans. You know, a documentary, very good documentary, decent match selection. You know, Batista was never a five-tool player in the ring, but he had some good matches. Next up, we would get the Survivor Series anthologies. We got the first 2 volumes, the only 2 volumes. 10-disc set here. So this is a stacked year for releases. You know, the Legends of Wrestling, the rise and fall of WCW, Smackdown, and this big anthology set. It sucks we never got the other volumes, or at least a 3rd volume. You know, up to what, 99 or 2000 would have been good. But these are like a guilty pleasure of mine. You know, I love these old school pay-per-views, especially like the volume 2 here from 92 to 96. This was some good stuff. You know, with the show at Madison Square Garden, you got Razor and Savage. Razor and Flair versus Perfect and Savage. You got Undertaker versus Yoko, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels in 92. You also had Bret versus Diesel. Undertaker versus Yoko. Really good, you know, fantastic anthology sets. And then, of course, volume 1 with all like the Hogan and Savage and stuff like that. Classic Survivor Series. The first, I think, 3 or 4 of these are just all Survivor Series matches. Here we got 4. There you got 4. 89, you got like 3, 5 of them. So these were pretty big pay-per-views in their time. So we got a few more to get through here. Next up is Hogan's Unreleased Collector's Series. So I think this was the first big unreleased set they did. And this was really cool. You know, this was actually really fun to go back and watch. If you guys haven't got to watch this or anything, definitely pick this one up. You know, I don't think it's that hard to find. And there's some good matches on here that you probably haven't seen before. And even some stuff in WCW and when he returned in WWE. Like, it's a decent selection. Yeah, like there's some stuff from Smackdown and Nitro. So it's not 100% unreleased, but it is it's a decent watch. So it's one I'll recommend here. Next up is the history of the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, a favorite of many. This is a great set. And just lovely packaging. They did so many different things in this year. You know, it's really amazing to see, you know, when they get down to it and they put everything together, they release some really good stuff here. You know, and I did review these recently. You know, they go from the old school NWA to WCW and WWE. So this is 2009. Their world title's only been around for, you know, 7 years. Jeff Hardy, My Life, My Rules. Really good DVD set. I think I have reviewed this recently, so look for that video. Really enjoyed it. Really cool with Jeff Hardy and the IC title. Yeah, let me know if you're a fan of that IC title, the current IC title, or the classic. I love the classic, but I think I'm going to go with that version as my favorite. And finally is 12, or the Marine 2. So 12 rounds was released this year, as well as the second Marine, which featured Ted DiBiase. And I know this is a 3-pack, but I don't have the original Marine 2. So this is the best I could have. So we got all 3 Marines there. And I later on picked up, I think, 4 and 5. So there we have the 2009 non-pay-per-view DVD collection. 21 DVDs. This was crazy year for WWE. So let me know your thoughts. If you have these in your collection, what were your favorites from this year? And we'll talk to you later. Peace.